Today we are going to Chichén Itzá. We're already here actually. We hired a private driver, maybe 2.5 hour drive. It's a long one from Playa Del Carmen, but here we are, major tourist spot. Let's check it out.
Oh god damn it.
Bureaucratic nightmare here.
The entry fee is 530 pesos. There are two payments. One has to be done with cash, it's the federal payment, and then the state payment can be done with cash or card.
So this is the temple of Kukulkan. It's the center of town here. It's a temple to something like Quetzalcoatl, some sort of serpent god, and it's pretty cool. There's a chamber inside you used to be able to go down into and everything.
What?
Yeah, there's like a pyramid inside of it, and then underneath it's like a cenote, I think.
Is there a reason they...
Yeah, they just don't want people doing it anymore.
Is it just so it preserves it better?
I guess, yeah, even though they have like plants growing out of it that are like ruining it actively.
I don't know. I guess walking up at a bunch is probably not good for it.
Listen to this.
Yeah, if you clap like right in front of it, it makes this really weird echoing noise.
Almost together, but don't put it back.
Thank you. Flatter. There you go. Give it a try, Alan. That's so weird. That was nice of that guy to show us the stuff. There's so many little tchotchke shops around. Alan's been given 50 pesos with the task of getting a whistle for his mom.
Okay. Gracias. Senor.
Gracias.
Have a good day.
You too.
Have to disinfect them.
Yeah, right. Not very COVID friendly, but I'm not gonna complain too much. That's pretty cool. Like actually making him.
All these natural colors. You know the paprika? I use the seed.
Oh, that's paprika.
Yes.
Oh,
Look at
I see.
is the red color. We have hibiscus. Yes, hibiscus.
Wow.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
And the blue colors is temporary in the flowers.
And the flowers?
Yes, because now no have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in March. Jaguar is protection.
Jaguars.
Okay.
Pyramid is good energy.
Snake is knowledge.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Look
In
at that
Mayan
carving.
language, is balancan. You know the balan? Balan is jaguar.
Oh, balan is jaguar.
Yeah, balan is jaguar, and can is a snake.
Oh, balancan.
Yes, balancan.
Half snake, half
Yes.
jaguar.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. It's yumbotic.
Yumbotic.
Yumbotic is thank you. Ya fueron al observatorio. Is
Sí.
it- You want to go here and the light, right? Es más bonito.
Okay, gracias. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We learned a little bit of Mayan and the name of the temple, the proper name, so we didn't butcher the pronunciation. This spot is called 1,000 Columns, and here's why.
Hadn't figured out vaulted ceilings yet.
Actually, there used to be a roof on this.
I know that's my point.
Oh, okay,
Vaulted
okay.
ceilings would allow you to build the same structure without the internal supports.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so next to 1,000 Columns, this here is actually called Temple of the Warriors, and the glyphs and carvings onto the sides are depictions of warriors. I'll take some closer up shots of the details on this temple. Yeah, I wasn't expecting all the Jaguar noises throughout the whole
It was so
place.
funny. I was in the bathroom, and all of a sudden that thing went. I jumped out of my skin. I was like, "What was that?" Running out there, looking around, this guy with the whistle. But after hearing it, of course, I had to go get one.
It looks very Tim Burton-esque, doesn't it?
It does.
Right next to El Castillo is the Plataforma de Venus, and this temple is dedicated to the planet Venus. I don't know too much about it. They apparently found like cones inside of it, and I don't know what those cones were for. And it has a lot of brilliantly preserved carvings in the side of it. They're beautiful.
Lapis lazuli. It's a mineral they used to color it, and then I'm not sure what the red was, whether it was iron based.
But I actually didn't know these were colored at all at the time. That's interesting.
So this is, one of the temples they've got left here. It's built over a deep cavern. I guess they used it for some sort of ceremony, doesn't say what, and I guess funerals.
This is actually really cool. These are masks down this edge. They may represent rain gods and patrons of the line ages.
So this is where the servants work preparing the food, and they have grinding stones in there, and they found a lot of earthenware, so they think they were using it for festivals.
So these were the grinding stones?
I think so.
Okay.
Unless those were the seats and the flat ones are the grinding stones, but it appears each one has like a little flat stone inside.
Oh, okay.
Here's an example of the earthenware that was found in here.
That's probably all shoved into some museums.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be cool if they had a case or something of that out.
That's called the Osario complex.
Oh, no, gracias. This must be the observatory. Very cool. And he's right, it's less crowded out here.
This is El Caracol. There's a raised observatory platform that allowed them to do their astronomical observations without obstructions, because I guess the Yucatan's very flat. There aren't a lot of good features to sort of orient yourself. So this is how they planned all their cities, saw the equinox, Venus, I guess. Pretty cool.
Observatory is named El Caracol, which means snail in Spanish, because there is a big spiral staircase on the inside. I wish we could see it. I honestly think it is fascinating that they built an observatory, like 2,000 years ago? Yeah, totally cool. Near the observatory, there is a big loop to go see more ruins. This structure is called Chichén Itzá. Not sure on that pronunciation, don't hold me to it. But I guess it's after the red pigment they found on it when it was originally, not discovered, rediscovered? I don't know. But yeah, there used to be red pigment on the inside of it. It looks like there still might be, but there's no way the camera's gonna pick it up.
It's like all busted open. You could go inside.
Oh, I'd love to. That'd be so cool.
Like, look at that.
That's just calling your adventure spirit.
Yeah, just like a gaping maw. Randy for scale.
Look at all the little faces. Those ones are a little bit better because they're a little bit flat. It looks like we also used to have those big outward curving noses.
Well, this is a nunnery complex.
Nunnery complex? Okay.
Probably inhabited by nobility, as well a ball court decorated with leaves.
I think this is my favorite building so far. It's pretty well preserved and there's not like a huge crowd of people.
Yeah, there's no crowd here, which is really weird. I agree, I like this.
This place is special.
We gotta get to see them
Yeah,
before
we do.
they turn it into this.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're like, no tourist.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. I love all the designs. I love that the mask features are intact. There are just so many structures here that I wasn't really expecting it to be this big. I knew it was big, but there's so much more here than I thought.
Yeah, we're only like halfway done too.
We're only halfway done.
Yeah, we still have 2 cenotes and like a whole nother section.
Our taxi driver's gonna love us. This is the Temple de los Tableros Esculpidos. It's named after some structures they found within it. And they found evidence of some sort of fire ceremony at it. It's pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
Alan just got a killer deal.
That's pretty good. I got them down from 2,500 to 1,000. And, you know, I could have done better, but it works well when you say, like, that's all I've got to spend.
Yeah, you gave him your budget.
More than I would normally spend on a tourist thing, but, like, it really looks like the ones they carved out. This is how people lived up until fairly recently. This was the preferred house.
Maybe some bamboo.
I could see it.
I could do it. It's cool in here.
Yeah, it is. I like it. I see why people liked this style of house.
I could work with it. Yeah, that's a camera.
Yeah, this is, isn't it cool?
Yeah.
This one is right next to a cenote. I don't remember the name, but this is called the Temple of Xtoloc. Again, not sure on that pronunciation. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's pretty cool. When they rediscovered it, I guess, they found human remains inside and an altar, which you can't see from here, but it's pretty neat. I wish you could see the altar inside. That'd be really cool, huh?
Would be. That's the Cenote.
That's
Wow.
a really deep depression, though. That must be below sea level.
Yeah, it is. Really deep. So this is just the view of the cenote. You can't really get closer. I guess that makes sense. It's not exactly easy to like build around this.
No.
Apparently the people of Chichén Itzá back in the day used to get their water from these cenotes. And that's why the whole city was built here, really. Easy access to water.
Yeah?
Yep.
That tends to be what most cities are built around, Rand.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
tidbit.
I know. People need water.
I had no idea. Seems like we just ran ourselves into a dead end.
A ver, vale, vamos a buscar el cuchillo y el sacrificio. No glass.
Oh, no glasses.
Maya warriors, no glasses.
It was very nice of that guy to let us try on his mask. If you work here, you should totally do a rent an outfit and let people take pictures. I think people would buy that.
They would.
Yeah, something not too expensive, but it would just get people in, like 5-10 pesos. I'd do it for that.
I'd do it for that.
Yeah.
Like behind some of the ruins that like are not as popular, and you had like a little, boutique back there where you're like dress up, take some pictures, and my little Mayan get up.
Yeah, I think that would be so cool. I think they should do it. This place is just huge and gorgeous. I'm really enjoying this.
It's kind of got the feel of going to like a fair or something.
Yeah, almost. I do like all some of them are a little pushy, but the salespeople make it just add another layer. It's not obnoxious. Maybe except for those Jaguar whistles. So this one is the backside to the 1,000 columns, which we were at earlier.
This is the behind the scenes, the making of the Chichén Itzá video.
This is really exclusive.
Our videographers had to spend 6 hours behind the lens each day.
In the blazing heat.
In the blazing heat, being attacked by mosquitoes.
And jaguars.
Lots and lots of jaguars.
I don't know anything about this one, but it says this particular palace, the El Palacio de las Columnas Esculpidas, is one that served a civic religious function. Okay, this is part of the palace.
Looks like tic-tac-toe.
It does look like tic-tac-toe, doesn't it? It's really cool that they have one up so much closer that you can really get near and see.
It looks like they were a fan of tic-tac-toe.
That's what we were just saying. I'm actually pretty glad we decided to do this on our own rather than take a tour. I feel like we've really gotten to take our time and see everything, you know? There is pretty good cell reception here, so we've been looking up stuff that we don't know kind of as we go. And there are a lot of placards too. I'm sure it doesn't give you all the information you normally get, but it's enough. Down another line of shops. Is this to the Cenote? Okay.
This is the second to last thing.
This is the last Cenote.
But a mud hole with ruins.
Yeah, it's another mud hole, but it has ruins. I think the view where Alan's standing is gonna be better. And it just started to rain, and the camera I'm using is not waterproof. So we'll see if we are able to film the last part. Oh no, what happens to all these people with the stands? It's people with like art and...
You think this is the first time it's rained on these things?
That's true. Well, I'm gonna put this away because I don't want it to get damaged. The rain conveniently just stopped for our last stop. This spot, it's called the Wall of Skulls, and I read online that it's the area that they used to perform public human sacrifices.
Spooky wall.
Spooky wall.
This is where they did the religious ceremonies,
Oh,
meaning sacrifices. See that eagle? Clutching a human heart. There's another jaguar on the other side clutching human hearts. So yeah, this is the death platform.
Yeah, they really dance around it. On the placard, they call it religious ceremonies. Maybe I'm totally misconstruing, but Wall of the Dead, hearts and eagle claws. Like, gee, I wonder.
this area is called the Ball Court, and it was the largest arena, like sports arena in all of Mesoamerica. They used these latex balls. I saw them bouncing one that was very similar at like a shop. I'll throw in a little clip of that real quick. But this is cool, it's huge. I like that probably the biggest section here is a ball court. Like an area for recreation.
It wasn't for recreation, it was ceremonial, and they sacrificed the players after.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't read that online. Did they say that on one of the placards?
I mean, they covered it in like, Jesus, like, I don't know, elementary school history?
Okay, I don't remember that.
Okay, well.
Well, some history for you. Did they say those rings were used to hang something?
That's what you get the balls through.
That seems very challenging.
They'd play for days.
So they'd play for days and get the balls through those hoops? I think we have seen Chichén Itzá in full.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if we missed anything, but I think that was it. It took us all day. It's almost 4:30 or 4? I don't know, something like that. And we got here at about 10 a.m. So if you want to do the entire thing, it takes forever. A little salty about the getting in process, but overall totally worth doing. But
It's not like us to explore like an abandoned city.
yeah, right?
Normally we only do regular cities.
Definitely check back next time because we'll probably do a still functioning city. Hola! Happy hour. On the way back, if you missed anything, there's tons of shops. Once your tourist chops the opportunity, there's another one after the exit.
Exit through the gift shop.
Just in case you're not totally sure about not getting a gift.